Hey guys. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Afros in the Diaspora, and today we are doing an episode of Am I the Asshole? Black Immigrant Edition. Let's go. Okay, today's one is quite interesting, I would say. The title says, Am I the asshole for telling a Kenyan local that I'm looking forward to going back to my civilized country? The person wrote it was a verbal slip-up. Okay, let's see if this person is the asshole. For 3 months, I, 34 male, have been living in Mombasa, Kenya, working in one of my company's international offices. I am American. At first, I was excited to visit such a far-flung, non-westernized place. Whoa. Okay, easy now. However, over the past 3 months, the novelty has largely worn off, and I have more negative things to say than positive things. Namely, it takes forever to get the simplest bureaucratic things done here. The drivers are crazy, at least in the area I live in. Food preparation is questionable. He must be talking about street food. Food preparation is questionable, and I have gotten enough food poisoning for a lifetime. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay, there are other issues that I have with this city too. However, I do enjoy the company of the locals, and I have made a few friends here. I have an especially good relationship with a man who I'll just refer to as Jack, who is a 49-year-old man. Jack is obviously not his real name. 2 nights ago, Jack invited me to his house for dinner with his family there. There are normally apartments and houses there, which I'm ashamed to say that I'm ignorant of until I arrived in Kenya. Wait, so he didn't realize that there are normal apartments and houses in Kenya until he arrived in Kenya? That's... Okay. I had a mostly great time at Jack's place, and I met his wife and son as well. It was mostly good. However, up until we started talking about my home, I live in Arizona. I admitted to Jack and his family that I was a bit homesick, and then in a little slip-up, I told them, in quotes, as much as I appreciate the experience of living in Mombasa, I'm looking forward to going back to a more civilized place. This is exact, like he put this in quotes, like that's exactly what he said. Jack and his family all looked disappointed when they heard what I said. He went on this semi-long rant about how, despite all of Kenya's problems, he doesn't like the portrayal of Africans in general as uncivilized people. He told me that I must see the beauty in Kenya, and he walked me to the door and told me, good night. Before I fly back home, I'd like to make things up to Jack and give his family a gift of some sort. Am I the asshole? It's because they not gather and beat you inside that house, Abi. They not gather and give you proper beating. Uncivilized beating. Beating that will change your accent. Can you imagine? People are hosting you in their own house with food that they made. And you open your ugly, dirty, stinking mouth to say, oh, I appreciate living in Mombasa, but I'm looking forward to going back to a more civilized place. A more civilized place, you will vomit all the food that I gave you just now to eat. Uncivilized? I know you've had a rough go. You said you've had food poisoning, and that's rough, but how dare you? You literally even admitted to saying that you did not know Kenya had normal apartment buildings and houses until you got there. So what did you think? So when you agreed to go to Kenya, you thought you were going to be living in like tree houses or like in hammocks, like what, like swinging from tree to work? Like what were you expecting? I'm so confused. Like this, the entitlement and ridiculousness of this is astounding. Give them the gift of your absence. Give them the gift of your leaving. Bye-bye, go. Just ghost them. That's the gift. That's the greatest gift you can give that family. And you even said that you've made, like, this is not someone you just met. You've been friends. This is someone who has made your stay easier through his friendship. And he invites you to meet his family, and you open your mouth to say that to them. Please give them the gift of your silence. Give them the gift of your bye-bye. That's my opinion. You are the asshole. Is this a question? You don't have conscience that will tell you that you are the asshole. Confused. He now called it a verbal slip-up. The verbal slip-up there is what is is what is actually very funny. They are verbal slip-ups. You didn't mean to say the F word, or you know. But you said a whole full-blown sentence, and you're telling me that is a slip-up. What kind of a slip-up is that? That's not a slip-up. You knew what you were saying. You just do not want to be accountable to that. You owe them more than an apology. Apologize, in fact, with your absence. Let your absence be the apology. Leave their country for them. Just like uncivilized. So Kenya is like, I'm sorry. I'm triggered. I'm not gonna lie. This one, I'm annoyed because you're the immigrant here. This man is the immigrant there, and he went to other people's culture. And yes, like crazy things have happened, but you went on an adventure, and that's what it is. So now you know the experiences of people who move from Africa to North America, wherever else, and how settling is hell. People get food poisoning from like I don't want to call any names, but from bloody like all these like restaurants and stuff all the time. Like, you guys, please, let's be calming down. The fact that you came online is, I don't blame you. I blame Reddit that allows people to hide their identity. If not, they would have located you in that your job, first of all, and the first thing they'll do is sack you, fire you. You'll not have job again. Not talk of your the thing that is giving you big shoulder pad, it will less. Oh, wow. They even wrote it there in red, asshole. You are the asshole. My guy, all the best, please. You guys, this particular word, I'm irate. Let me speak English. Why? Anyway, guys, this is it for today. What do you think? The asshole or the bigger asshole? Because not the asshole is not an option here for me. Is he a medium asshole, or is he a gigantic asshole? That's my own polling question. What do you think? Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments. Remember to follow us and join the community, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye. Can you imagine